So this is another revisit because I never actually read the older entries of the Chrysos Heirs articles that they made for each of the characters, so I wanted to go back through them. So this is me going back on the Hysilens one. I'll slowly make my way backwards through each of them, and eventually they'll get uploaded. So, meet Helektra, Knight Commander of the Holy City, Princess of the Sea Sirens. I'd love to chat about celebrations and swordplay, but for other matters on land, there are surely others more knowledgeable than me. Whether we're Titans, children, humans, or fish, we still have everything, at least until the sweet song of intoxication ends. So lift your cup. Let's empty it to the last drop tonight. Let's go. Cerydra is the editor, that makes sense. The styling done by Aglaea makes sense. The fact that they reference the photography was done by a waterproof shot, which means that the Chimera doesn't get negatively impacted by water. Yeah, sure. It's kind of sad that they didn't reference bubbles, but okay. Hysilens bedside books. Huh, okay. Till the sea turns blue. Meet Helektra, commander of the Holy City Knights, Princess of the Sea Sirens. As her deep sea home was destroyed, leaving her stranded, she joined her passionate ruler on the flame chase journey. Now, as the evening grows darker, Hysilens glides towards us after her performance at the feast, moving with the grace of a fish drifting through boundless waters. Helektra, nobody's called me that in 1,000 years now, just Hysilens please. I'd love to chat about celebrations and swordplay, but for other matters on land, there are surely others more knowledgeable than me. Question 1. Before you came ashore, what did you look like? I am one of the sea sirens, yes, the legendary beings who entice humans with their melodies. Nervous? Don't be. In the ancient sea tongue, we are all children of titans, more alike than different. When I reached shore, my tail fins became legs, scales softened to skin, and the sea foam that once clothed me crystallized into this dress. Only one piece of the ocean remains with me. The first wave born when Fagusa came into being, it still surges in my chest. Some nights wild as a tempest, others calm as a lagoon. For 1,000 years, it's been my lullaby as I drift to sleep. Question 2. What made you decide to follow the Imperator? It was like calendar 3860 when we first met. I'd been wandering the shorelines for what felt like forever. She wasn't called Imperator back then, but ambition had already burned in her eyes. To Cerydra, the flame chase was just the beginning. What she truly coveted was the sea of stars above. She burned like an eternal flame, you know, intense, radiant, so I pledged myself to her army, to make her dreams into reality, to ensure her journey of conquest never ends. Question 3. They say that serving a ruler is like living alongside a tiger. What do you think? A tiger? I don't think so. Fire doesn't burn the ocean, rather it forges steel, wouldn't you agree? The Imperator cares deeply for those who serve her, which is true. Look at what she has done for me. Grand feasts after every victory is promised, a custom-built swimming palace just for my comfort, even personal visits when she notices I'm feeling lonely. Oh, that's super cute. And even beyond that as well, she does even more for Hysilens. Her own, getting a dream bubble of the ocean of the Xienja to give her an ocean back. Ooh. Sometimes she asks me to play chess with her. I'm dreadful at the game. But there's something enjoyable about her expressions when she's pursuing victory. Aww. Question 4. That weapon of yours, is it a sword or a violin bow? Fagusa blessed me twice over with the gift of swordsplay and the soul of music. Back in the kingdom's glory days, festivities never ceased. The heavenly voices of my sisters would blend with the notes from my violin, until disaster struck. My bow became a weapon, slicing through abominations. Blood-drenched strings broke one after another, leaving only this instrument that plays nothing but requiems. Such a weapon should remain unique in this world. One is already too many. Aww. Question 5. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up such painful memories. Don't worry about it. We're all children of titans, humans or fish. We still have everything, at least until this sweet song of intoxication ends. So lift your cup, Let's empty it to the last drop tonight. The feast of the unending night. To my companions of the ocean has been still for too long. Its waves can no longer wash away our weariness. Come, let us lose ourselves in celebration and rest our tired fins. I've prepared honey brew for our gathering at Memorial Palace. Please join me at my reef for this feast, Hysilens. Offerings for a feast. Those who accepted the invitation arrived bearing carefully chosen gifts for their hosts. Garments with golden proportions. Tailored to perfection, designed to dance, Aglaea insisted that no sword practice is allowed, period. Bubble Maker, a handheld device that created ocean bubbles, allowing you to experience the thrill of bubble chasing from the sea-dwelling days anytime. Oh, that's really cute. Aww. Understanding Humans with Tribbie, a book authored by Tribbie, compiling her observations of human behaviour, thick enough to use as a chair. I don't know if I would recommend that kind of reading to Hysilens, but okay, it'll help her, it definitely will, and it's really thoughtful. Cipher's so-called deep-sea gem supposedly reveals underwater wonders when you look through it, except it's obviously just some random stone she found. Called out. Voices from Beyond the Sky, a cassette translating the Trailblazer's journey into musical form, with tracks carefully selected to paint a portrait of the distant stars. These are really thoughtful and cute gifts. Message board. Place the bouquets around the room. I selected the most fragrant ones just for this. Time to prepare for our next celebration. Victory will certainly be ours. Oh, Hysilens, won't you share with us more tales from beneath the waves? Invitation from the Princess's Sea Sirens for a kitty? Great. And the kitty arrives with gifts. Even better. Ooh, drinks. Okay. These are probably based on characters. Let's go. Notes on honey brew. Sea Sirens aren't great with human language, so it's better to toast than talk. Some things are better left unsaid, especially when the honey brew can speak for you. Oh, and to be perfectly clear, none of these contain alcohol. They probably should. I think everyone here needs an actual drink. So, resting stars, sweet, velvety, full-bodied. Stars nestled in my gaze, the ideal moment for gentle intoxication. The Imperator has been buried in military tactics lately, never taking time to rest. She needs something to help her relax. I wonder if she'll notice the stars I've hidden in her drink. Aww. Golden ripples. Super sweet, intense, crisp. Shad gold in motion, sweetness choreographed upon the palate. Someone bothered our little golden trout again. I'll add more of her favourite osmanthus for sweetness. She needs a stronger dose than others. This should cheer her up. Just get her absolutely hammered. Bubble chase. Okay, fair. Mild sweetness. Silky, super refreshing. Moments of shared joy are absolutely priceless. Let's make it apple red with a generous helping of magical bubbles. When our sisters come back, maybe we can all chase bubbles together. Aw, Tribbie. That's rough. Slightly bitter, refreshing. Kitty and Fishy. What a name. It's so cute. A fleeting bitterness quickly retreats into a refreshing finish. The taste of a fishy trick. Our little kitten fish is up to her tricks and at the feast again. Looking rather cute in her smugness. She's still, she's young. A taste of her own medicine might teach her something. Rip. Why did you rip the dress I gave you again? What materials could possibly withstand a deep fish like you? Shark skin, perhaps? Fair. The ploy is not orchestrated by the flame chase. The prophecy lies distant as mirages across the land. Wait, why is there three of everybody? What should we call you now? Try high, sea, and lens. Fair. So this is all of them hammered. Look at them, all tipsy. I should make extra sweet porridge for our next feast. This is funny. Those books from Dux Vitorum are excessively complex. I'll gather some more appropriate reading material for you soon. Yeah, it was done It was done to be kind, though. She wasn't being difficult on purpose. She was trying to help, which is cute. Hysilens bedside books. New to life on land, Hysilens often misunderstands human customs, leading to endearingly awkward situations, and the Imperator's advice was simple: read more. Delosian in boots. Puss in Boots! Can we skip this one? Fine, I'll find you something without kitties next time. That's funny and cute. She doesn't want the cat books. Nikador's new clothes. The servants entered slowly, carrying ermine royal robes, studded with luminous pearls. The king's dressing ceremony resembled nothing less than a grand symphony. All this human fashion nonsense is beyond me. Down in the depths we have always lived perfectly well au natural. So you say, but does that justify putting a hat on your foot? Oh, she got called out. That's rough. So she just completely misunderstood the concept of a hat. Fair. The rose and its thorns. The old era must end. If these lovers knew to hold daggers to their enemies' throats, this tale would be called Birth of a New Dynasty instead. Family names, titles, blood feuds. Such a complex narrative. A fish simply follows where its heart leads, swimming day and night, singing for its beloved. Yeah, I wonder who you're singing for. I like these two. I like them a lot. Oh, a book about her. Fagusa's daughter. At the prince's ball, the Little Mermaid experienced both surprise and delight at her first sip of honey brew. Okay, so this is like a spin on Little Mermaid. Fine, fair. How fortunate she was. The world she discovered above the waves was every bit as magnificent and lively as she dreamed it would be. In my lands, the feasts never fade, and the brews never wane. As long as you fly my colours, your goblet shall never go dry. Cute. Ooh, music. I like that. Okay. I am not great with reading music, but I like that they've included it for this girl. I wonder, is this the tune that we actually end up hearing in the story when we find her asleep? Unfinished melody. When the sea was still crystal clear, sea sirens loved chasing colourful bubbles around pillars of light. In those days, descending to the ocean floor meant hearing whale songs and deep echoes resonating all around you. Yeah, there's the matching image. You shall eternally slumber in the sounds of tides and complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world. Matching prophecy. Very cute. Chrysos Heirs interview relay continues. Messages from Volume 8 character Fanon, let's go. During a banquet, Lady Aglaea once remarked, "The sound of waves still lingers. I find it most fitting a phrase to bring to mind that senior. I offer you my regards. Even now, the people of the Holy City still savour their honey brew and revel in joyous celebrations. To think someone like me could leave behind lasting traditions. Well then, my respects to you as well." Aww, mutual respect. We like that. On the next issue, Volume 10's cover, the complexities of human nature that I could never fully grasp were as clear as to her as sunlight penetrating the depths. Aw, cute. If you could ask them one question, sure, I don't claim to understand humans, but even I know the basics. I mean, bubble makers are children's toys, right? Yes. Yes, they are. Cute. I like this. This is cute. I really like this, actually. So, hopefully you had fun with this. Take care, and hopefully see you next time.